The first time I left Nigeria was 2019. I still remember that day. It was May 23, 2019. I left Nigeria to Indonesia. Although I had a transit in Doha, but it didn't take that much time. So I came to Indonesia. Yep, I stayed for almost close to 6 years. Close to 6 years. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a very, very tough experience. I came with so much expectation and I wanted to do so much stuff. But when I came here, it was my fault actually. I didn't do a proper research before coming here. So my plans didn't work out. I started digressing. During the process of my digression, I found something that I love, something I had passion for, which is creating videos and taking good pictures. So yeah, I stayed in Indonesia. I did that a lot of times. I covered so many events, framed so many pictures and sold them. Yep, so 2025 I was like, yo, you need to go home, you need to visit Nigeria. It's been a while. It was a very challenging decision for me to make because I wasn't where I wanted to be in my life yet. But I know that I need to see my parents. I need to go home, see my family. Because when you travel outside as a Nigeria, you have so many plans. You'll be like, you want to do this before you come back, you want to do this before you come back, you want to do that before you come back. So I had those kind of plans, but it didn't work out the way I planned it. But I was like, no, I need to go home, I need to see my people. It's been a while. So fast forward to April last year. So I traveled to Nigeria. I went from Sapon Tangran to Soekarno Hatta Airport. there at the airport. I waited for, just few minutes or maybe an hour for my check-in and luggage check-in and everything. After that, we left. It was a very smooth journey. I used Ethiopian airline, so we took off from Jakarta to Addis Ababa. From Addis Ababa down to Lagos. When I landed in Nigeria, the first place I landed was in Abuja. And then from Abuja, I went to Lagos. So it was my first time coming to Nigeria after almost 6 years, So it was a beautiful, experience, So when I landed in Nigeria, it was it was actually very hot. The weather was very hot when I landed, so you know how it is. And everywhere was busy as always. Although there was a lot of changes, there was a lot of changes that I observed. Yep. So my brother came to pick me up at the airport, and I stayed in his place in Lagos. I'm from Enugu State, but I landed in Lagos, and my brother have a business in Lagos, so I decided to stay at his place for a while, get a look around, get to see Lagos again, experience Lagos, and before going down to the east side. Yeah, after spending some time in Lagos, I decided to go to the east, which is where I'm from originally, So when I landed in East Enugu, I felt so much at home because that's where I'm from. That's where I grew up. You know, that's where I grew up. So it felt like home. It felt like home immediately. Enugu is very calm, It's not as fast and chaotic as Lagos, So, yep, I landed in Enugu and met up with some of my friends, I went to meet my uncle, and yeah, we had a few chats, and he showed me some of his new projects, some of his new stuff he's doing, all these elderly people, they always have a lot of story to tell you when you come back, So it was just like that, After that, I went to see my sister. She works in a factory in Enugu. So I met up with her, She was surprised to see me because I didn't tell her I was coming back, But I just asked her where she works, and she told me. She know that I came back, But I was in Lagos. So I didn't tell her I was coming down to Enugu that day, So I met up with her, and yeah, she was surprised, and we had a good time. We had a few chats.
We just go around. I'm every day. I know them today. Picture company in phone or screen phone now like that. Picture company no one can.
The phone, no matter where you are fire.
But that time, the time is different. That's not like something that you really that time got 90. That time got 90. So more, let it free up there. I'm never
Oh, don't worry, I have on the Monday like this. No,
From there, I went to my villa. And when I got to the village, I saw my mom. She was she was so surprised. Like I said, all of them know that I came back. They thought I'm still in Lagos. They thought I'm still in Lagos, So when I came to the villa, my mom was so shocked. By the way, I traveled to the village with my cousin, you know. So when I came to the villa, my mom was so surprised, you know. But yeah, we um we greeted, you know, she was so happy and so emotional, you know. I'm the last born, so we have different type of connection, you know. So we reconnected, and yeah, it was a good time. I spent quite a few, or maybe like a couple of weeks in the village, you know, because I wanted to like connect with her again, and I needed to fix her shop, you know. I needed to fix her shop, you know, to modernize it a little bit, you know. So yeah, and we started the project. The next day, I had a few of my friends come over, and we had food together, we chatted and all that. I tell you. Yeah, I tell you. Yeah. After that, I went to Enugu town. I went to Enugu town to meet up with some of my friends, you know, because it's been a while. All of us went to school together, so it's been a while we haven't seen each other, you know, because I've been away, obviously. Everybody has been working, so yeah, I met up with my friends in Enugu, and we went to a couple of places, you know, when you link up with your guys, you know, we went to a couple of places. I explored Enugu, you know, to see some of the new stuff, you know. There was a lot of changes, I took a ride around the whole Enugu, I saw a lot of changes, it was beautiful. Well, it was beautiful, So yeah, I spent almost like 3 to 4 months in Enugu, because that's my city, that's where I love to stay, I spend a lot of time in Enugu, and yep. So after that, I decided, nah, it's time to, it's time to leave the city again. It's time to leave the country again because, yep, I've spent a good time. I spent a good amount of time already in Nigeria, and it's time to get back to the hustle. So I stayed from April to October. I left to Jakarta, So overall, it was a very beautiful experience. It was a very beautiful experience catching up with the family. Seeing few friends that I haven't seen in a long time, and just like coming back home where you belongs. It was just a very beautiful experience. And yeah, I'm back in Indonesia right now. Yeah. So that's it. That's the story. When I go back to Nigeria next time, I'm going to do more of exploring. Like I'm going to like travel a lot when I go back to Nigeria next time. There's a lot of places that I wasn't able to explore because of my time limit. But next time I'm going back, I'll go back prepared because there's a lot of places people need to see. Calabar, Abuja, Lagos, Enugu. There's a lot of places people need to see. So yeah, that's the story. Listen, if you're from Nigeria, no matter how long you've been away, always try to visit home. It will motivate you. It will make you feel better. Don't think you need to get it all before you can travel home. No, you're always welcome at home. You're always welcome. And step by step, you're gonna get there. But don't push it too much. Don't force it too much. Yep. So that's it. I'll see you guys on the next vlog. Peace out.